Hey data scientists, data engineers. Today on this video we are going to be doing some web scraping with Python beautiful soup and requests. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around, we're going to get right to it. Alright, I haven't done some web scraping in a while and I wanted to get back at it. So this is part of the series on Clout. If you're interested in the series, if you're interested on lots of videos building one thing over a long period of time, subscribe to this channel. Now, what I want to do is find out who the top YouTubers are. There are already websites that have this data. This one is called StatSheep. What they have is 10 pages of all of these rankings, 100 rankings per page. There are 10 pages. And what's nice is they laid out their site here so that you had page 1, and now I'm on page equals 2. And if I go to page equals 4, that will take me to the 4th page of results. So this makes web scraping a lot more straightforward, a lot simpler. So what we should be able to do is get all of this data out here. I want to pull it out. I'm going to store it into a database. So let's do this. What I have here is my fish shell. I'm going to deactivate it for you. Okay, so that's how you deactivate the fish shell. Deactivate and then your environment bin activate, and then to activate the shell, source shell bin activate.fish, because I'm my favorite fish shell. All right, within my shell I need to pip environment install requests. You might be able to do pip3 install requests. We're using Python 3.6 or 3.7. We're using one of the latest versions of Python 3. All right, I decided to use pip3 install requests because I realized that I actually didn't want this in my environment. So if I go to Python, IPython, and then what I should be able to do is import requests. Okay, import requests. All right, cool. Now URL, I'm going to, okay, URL is equal to this. Okay, so then request.get URL. Okay, response 200. That's what we want. I think it's text. Okay, so this is all of the soup, all of the HTML and noise from that website. So with just a few simple commands with the requests module, we're able to get a bunch of the texts from the website. Essentially grab the import requests, grab the URL, request.get URL.text will give it to you. So next I'm going to import beautiful soup 4 as BS4. I think that's it. No. Import BS4. No. Okay, I need to pip3 install beautiful soup. I think I can install from pip. Nope. I mean, I think I can install from IPython, I guess not. So pip3 install beautiful soup. Okay, you have to pip3 install beautiful soup 4. And that will get you the Python 3 version. Okay, let's recap what we did. What we did was import requests. Then we did URL. Then we did requests.get URL.text. Will give us all this data. Let's just convert it to data here. Let's look at the first 100 characters. Okay, so this is the HTML. So now we should be able to do soup equals, let's say, import BS4. Okay, soup equals bs4.soup. I'm not sure. Oh, it's just beautiful soup. Okay, so beautiful soup will give us this nicely formatted table, which is great. So you could see here span 80. So what we need to do is find this table in here. I'm using Chrome, so what I could do is use developer tools and go to this table and look in the table, look in this div. This table exists here. Try soup.find. None. Okay. Soup.find data table. None. Okay. I think I got it, but what I'm going to do now, what I encourage you to do is make some scripts. So let's make a little stat scrape.py. And what I'm going to do is import requests. I'm going to import from bs4, import beautiful soup. I think it's that. And then I'm going to say the URL is not that. Okay, so then data is, let's just call it text. Text is going to be requests.get url.text, and then soup is going to be beautiful soup text, and then if name equals main, let's try print soup just to see if we've got what we wanted. Okay, and now I can just run that. Okay, something odd went wrong with that, but let's build the rest of this out. So here's soup, and then from some code I found on Stack Overflow, I'm going to try and print out every row of that table. Let's just do this and see if this works. Okay, great. So I was able to print all of the rows, find all of the rows in the divs in here. So what's nice is I'm going to be able to get the the image that they're using for the profile picture, then the name of the channel name, and then the data in here, which I'm not as excited about. I really just want to find out who were the top 1,000 in this case YouTubers. So that is the kind of data that I'm going to pull out. So I'm going to pull out the little image. I'm going to pull out the name. I'll pull out the rank, and then I'll save the source here, which is where I'm getting the data from and the date. Okay, so from Stack Overflow, I don't need that. And then, so for row in rows, I was printing the row, but what I want to do is get the data out of it. So for row in rows, I'm going to import PDB and set another trace here. So I can get walk through exactly, figure out exactly what I want. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so that's one row. So row.text. Row. All right. So now, after doing some sleuthing around in the data, I think I got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What I'm going to do is make a small data dictionary for each of these rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just call it DCT. And then I'm going to call it rank, which is going to be row.find the span. Find the span in the row and get the text of that. And then I'm going to do the profile pick, let's say, and that's going to be row.find image, and that's going to be the source. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'm going to get the channel, or let's call it the name. That's going to be row.find the A, which is the link, and I'm going to do the text of that. And I believe that should get us what we want. And then I'm going to append that to my list. And let's see what happens. That should be text. Okay, so what I can do, I'm going to say if row.find image. Let's say if there's an image in the row. What might be happening is I'm starting out with the top with the title of the table. Okay, great. So let's see. I have, for example, rank 93. Here's the profile pic, name T-series Punjab. So let's see if that's right. Who is 93? Yeah, that's right. Okay, great. So that's fantastic. Okay, great. So if you wanted to get, you know, some folks probably want to get this number too. So this is the first span, and then this would be the second span. So let's go through that. Okay, what I'm also going to do is record the date accessed. I'm going to call it now, but to get now I'm going to do import datetime as DT, and now is going to be dt.utc.now. dt.datetime.utc.net. Okay, so let me print the row. So row.find span should give me that one. Row.find all span. Okay, so that will give me that will give me the rank and then the video views. Okay, so that's good. So row.find all span 1.text. Okay, so that's what I can do. Okay, great. Now at the end of this, I'm going to have a nice little script. Okay, so let's see. Spans, I'm going to call it, so it's going to be row.find all. Find all span. And then I have my rank, my profile pic. So rank is just going to be the first span, spans 0.text, and then the video views are going to be the second span .text, and profile pic, name, date accessed, and then I will have my data. So then the only other thing to do after this is to make sure that we can iterate over all of the 10 to 12, I think, pages. Okay, rank, video views. So let's look at this person. Rank 98. Should have 8 million video views. That's right. That's right. So it looks like this is working. And we got our nice little list. So now all I need to do is figure out how to iterate over. I need to iterate over all the pages. So instead of page equals 1, I'm going to delete that, and what I can do is just insert the page that I want here. So for I in 1 to 11, let's say. Going to get the URL plus string I. I'm going to instantiate data up here because I don't want it to be destroyed each time. Okay. 4. I also don't need to instantiate now every time, but I'll just leave it for now. If I was better at VI, I could do this better. So let me just do 3 pages for now, just to see that it works. So if this works, it should be going over page 1, page 2, and page 3. The first 2, actually. So let's go back. That was really quick. I'm going to do the first 4. Okay, so it should get to page 4. Well, it should have this person. So the Brad should be in this data that's returned. So let's take a look. Okay, and there he is, data accessed, which is today. I should format that better. But we have a profile pic. We have 4,106,000. That's what it is. Okay. All right. So what we've built. Let me just go back here. Here's the script. All right, guys. That's going to be it for me today for this video. What we have built is a script that will get us all the way to all of these pages to get the first 1,000 top YouTubers. So next time what we're going to do is save this into an Amazon database, and then we'll be able to query it, and then we'll be able to query the Amazon API and get more information from ourselves just from this list that sort of got us going. So thanks for liking, subscribing, all your comments, all your thoughts. I look forward to them, and look for the next video.